War Talk Show, just in case we got to start it from this point.
From scratch.
So, right. What's up, y'all? This is the Love Award Talk Show. I'm your girl, D-Light.
And I'm Ebony Mose.
It's a big homie, Mr. E.
That's right. That's
All
right.
So
Well,
what's the topic
this topic tonight I got for y'all. I have this, and then you have another one that came to you.
Well, she's not even on, so we're going to talk about hers when she's on. Because it was supposed to help her. So we'll talk about something else.
So anyways, y'all, I love this YouTuber named Larry Reed Live. So shout out to Larry Reed. He put a post out there today, and I wanted to talk about it because it's a lot of those type of conversations that I'm seeing. It's a lot of celebrity couples. There's even a lot of, couples, period, that dabble in like certain lifestyles. So I just want to say this. This is what his post said. It says, do you think an open relationship or marriage is what has to happen when you attempt to be in a relationship with a cheater? Then it says, I just don't see a dude being okay with an open relationship unless they're with a girl or a spouse. Wait a minute. Oh, I can't read. I put unless right here. Wait a minute, right here. Help me out.
Do you think an open relationship or a marriage is what has to happen when you attempt to be in a relationship with a cheater? I don't see a dude being okay with an open relationship with their girl or spouse unless she like a little puss every now and then again. If you're reading this and you're in an open relationship, what are the rules? So first of all, do we have any
Al gave me his rules.
Tuned in, open with open relationships?
Are y'all cool? Open relationships?
Are you open to
cool
open
with
relationships?
open
That's a good
relationships,
time with it, and what are the boundaries? What are the boundaries? So
open to open relationships.
I mean,
are you open to that?
It's being single and dating. To me, that's what that sounds like. When you're in an open relationship, you're just single and you date. You might do it on Friday. You might do it on Sunday.
From a man's perspective, Mr. E, I've worked in the music industry, so I worked around a lot of rich and powerful men. Okay,
Right.
I've seen those type of men be able to get away with this kind of stuff because they're going to cheat anyways, and the wife may just turn the other cheek. And they have
and they try to
girlfriends
cater to
and a
him,
side chick.
They try to cater to the wife. Right. They try to cater to the man, and they start sharing their girlfriends and their friends with them, trying to please their man because
that you got those types that just will have a third party and may be open to an open relationship if they're in it. Or
nothing open about open relationships.
Ain't nothing open about open relationships.
Happy birthday, Steph. I see you.
Mercedes says you might as well just be friends with benefits because that's pretty much what it is. It's like you both.
But what if what if y'all living in the same house? What if y'all got kids?
I think that's what makes it an open relationship.
Right.
When
somebody got to hold
married
this shit down.
Or when you guys live together and you're considering yourself a relation. And Mr. E, you ain't said nothing this whole time.
I mean,
hard, Mr. E, don't we? Okay.
I'm just waiting my turn. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So Mr. E, we saying a lot, but I think I'm gonna make my little statement on it.
Okay.
And then Mr. E, or I'm gonna ask you a question, Mr. E.
Okay.
Miss Rubio, who said that ain't nothing open about open relationships?
That was Miss Hollywood.
That was Candace. That was Miss Hollywood. Right.
What do you think about what that's how y'all right there?
I think it's that's a lifestyle almost because sometimes you don't mind your chick as a man. Sometimes you don't mind your chick having an open relationship if it's as long as it's a girl. You know what I'm saying? I've had partners that say, listen, you can have we can have an open relationship. But it's all women. I can only mess with a woman. You can only mess with a woman. And some of them chicks are okay with that. You know what I'm saying? But I think the special thing about an open relationship is the communication and the understanding. Whereas when you're single, you're not obligated to communicate and you're not obligated to be honest with one another.
Banner?
You know what I'm saying?
So
Oh, is that the David Banner?
She said, "Is that the?"
I love you, David Banner.
We love you, David.
That video he's in is just like y'all. That's India
We just want to. I'm sure David wants us to stay on topic.
Yeah, we want to stay on topic.
All right, so I got I fanned out a little bit. So open relationships. You were saying. Is there anything open about open relationships?
No, I was saying that the thing about open relationships is it's two people that's in a relationship that are honest with one another and communicating with each other about what they want to do. It's an agreement. It's not you do whatever you do, I do what I do. Most open relationships, the only reason why it's open is saying, okay, well, as long as I know what's going on with you, as long as you abide by these guidelines and don't go outside of these boundaries, then we cool with it. Like, I'm gonna give you an example. Like, some chicks say, okay, well, you can smash her, but you got to wear a condom. You can never go wrong. Or you can smash her, but you got to come introduce her to me. You know what I'm saying?
There you
And
go.
that's
So-
pretty much the question too. Do you allow?
Yeah.
Obviously, if the guy's a cheater, is it a must that you have open relationships
Or
with
it's
the cheater?
vice versa. There's
You know
some
what I
women,
mean?
like Larry Reed has said, they want a little puss every now and again.
Yeah.
You know
Well,
what I'm saying?
and in most cases with men, that's what'll make an open relationship. Like, if your woman say, you know what, I know how men are, I know how you are, just don't go behind my back. If you want to sleep with somebody, introduce them to me. Maybe we both can have some fun. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all nasty. Everybody nasty. This is too much.
Why are you judging us?
I'm
Why are you judging?
I
I'm not
think
in an
the
open
older I
relationship. I'm
get,
married.
the older
I'm
I get,
married.
the more I don't
I'm
want
not
this
even
shit.
in an
I'm
open
like,
relationship.
man, this is
Look.
too much. It's
So
too much.
then this is one of the rules too, because that was the question at the very end. If you are in an open relationship, what are the rules? You know, there's been celebrities like Monique and her husband. You know, she said that her husband
They
is
said Will
giving
and
her.
Jada were at one point too.
Yeah, I mean,
That
there's
was never
and
really
it's not just
confirmed.
celebrities. This is a lot of, you know, like I said,
Regular folks.
I worked for some rich and
Yeah.
powerful men that basically their wives know he cheating.
Mm-hmm.
And he got a girlfriend and then a side chick that he cheating on with the girlfriend and the wife. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
Yeah.
but so the jump off or the girlfriend is knowing he's got a wife. Everybody know he got a wife. He
Everybody
established
knows.
it. Even
They
the
found
wife know
the
she the
best.
wife, but she know he got other chicks. So even if you don't know if there's evidence not in front of you, Mr. E, do you think that those women are open to having they know you basically living in an open
You're
relationship?
having an open
and
relationship.
You
You're
hope
Right.
he don't bring you nothing home. You hope he don't
They tolerate it.
have
They
another
tolerate
baby.
it.
What ain't with Wendy Williams?
It's not
you know,
even
bless her heart.
tolerated, it's endorsing it. You
Well,
know what I'm
I know.
saying?
I love me some Wendy Williams, but you know, at the end of the day, she's talking more and more about her her marriage debacle because she was talking about, you know, some women poke holes in the condom so they can get pregnant, and
Yeah,
you know,
for real.
right. And so that your whole thing is, my friend Al has some rules. Before you read that comment, Al said no raw dogging if he were in an open
Absolutely.
relationship.
You see what I mean?
Absolutely.
But that's a guy y'all think alike. And then he
Absolutely.
also said there should be no emotional connection.
That's true with the other
There you go.
ones.
No dating,
Right.
it's just physical. Purely
Right.
physical.
Purely
Right.
sex. No companionship,
Those are the rules.
spending date night, and that's when shit start. Now you cheating on me because you taking her out on Friday and
Emotionally.
Saturday.
Well, y'all know
It's
Mother
emotional.
has lived. Y'all know Mother has
Mother
lived.
has lived.
Yeah, mama has lived.
Okay. And my first marriage, we attempted to have a threesome. Okay.
Okay.
Now we did do
All right.
such things because Mother has lived. Everybody
Mother
Oh,
has
knows.
yeah, I
lived.
think we all done had some threesomes
Y'all
in
close
our
your
Yeah.
days, okay?
Yeah.
But how he derailed the situation, okay, is she called me and was like, hey, I just want to let you know that James called me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
And she the one that really kind of was like, is that okay?
Is that okay?
But why you
But
calling
that's-
her?
Right.
Ooh.
But see, you know what? The thing about it is the mistake that we make is we wait until we at the spur of the moment versus talk about what the boundaries are before it ever gets going, before we ever make the agreement. You know what I'm saying?
That's
That's
why.
true.
You know what? I'm not in love with him, but I still love him to this day. He hits me up on
Right.
LinkedIn. Sometimes
Right.
we cared about each other deeply. It didn't work out. I think we were both young. We both made
Right.
some stupid mistakes. And I'm here to tell y'all, everybody be like this open relationship stuff, but you open up Pandora's box.
That's
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
there's nothing really that
And it
come
could
good
lead
out
to
of
a
it.
disaster.
It can, and a lot of them have led to disasters. You hear about stories all the time, but I mean, not only that, you don't know who these other people are sleeping with. You don't know who
And this
might
is
turn
stuff you
into a
can't get rid
psycho.
of. Right.
You
You've seen
who
a lot of
might,
those psycho
your man or
movies.
your lady might leave you for this other person. Like
Right.
I've heard so many stories, so it's like don't open up. I actually have a family member. I don't want to put him out there like that, but you know they actually had a threesome together with another family member, and a child was made out of that. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, that's
shit
rough.
happens when you open up Pandora's box and you.
Yeah.
It's
The
hard.
back- the
you know what I
backlash
mean?
can be
And
a
then you
backlash.
have to you deal with those repercussions
hurt.
forever. But that was
Yeah.
two female cousins. You know what I mean? Love them to
Yeah.
death, but you know they did some shit they wasn't supposed to be doing. You know what
You know,
I mean?
everybody
So,
got cousins.
Hey, my wife tried to get me to do a threesome, but I didn't do it.
We
My
asked
no,
you
my
to do it.
ex-wife.
Your
I'm
ex-wife.
sorry.
I'm like Miss Sophia.
My
That's
ex-wife.
So say. She
Listen,
hates
Nah.
when
I
people
definitely
say.
ain't asking for no
Nah,
threesome.
my
She
ex-wife.
was like, oh,
My
no,
ex-wife.
ma'am.
I want to make
No,
that
ma'am.
clear. Yeah, she
No,
wanted she wanted to do a threesome, but I just wouldn't do it. You know what I'm
Why would
saying?
you do it, Mr. E? Because most men would have jumped all over that.
I'm used to it. I mean, I've been there,
You
done
done
that,
had it.
and I don't feel like
Yeah.
I don't feel like I was missing that because
So
I've been there,
another
done
one
that,
of-
and I just didn't want to chance her not being able to handle it and not
It's
having the right
hard.
understanding
A
about
lot
it.
of men
Yeah.
don't understand too how hard it is to share your man. Like I can see if it's just a random person, dude, you just texting, your booty call, whatever you want to call him. But when it comes to like your spouse, your husband, your boyfriend, your whoever you spend years with, and it goes to sharing and watching him sleep with somebody else, that should be hard.
Well, you
I
know
don't
what?
understand how some women can just do it.
Well, I say this all the time. It depends on if you got a solid man, and I feel like she felt like she had a solid man. You know what I'm saying? Because if you got a solid man and you confident and you like, I know he's not gonna do nothing else because I know his mentality and he's super headstrong and he's just a solid man. Then you have a little more confidence about it. You have a little more you just tend to have more confidence about it. Because I've had other girls that I was cool with that we did threesomes, but it's like even though they had an emotional connection with me, they just knew why they gotta be nasty. Was it because it was me? You know what I'm saying? But
you always be trying to say you nasty.
you know what I'm saying? But yeah.
And then a guy over here gripping her pearls talking about what? The ex-wife, like she didn't know you. She probably didn't know you have an ex-wife, just like you have an ex-husband.
Yeah.
We one time
Yeah.
married and both married.
Yeah,
We
man.
team married. She's team
Yeah.
single.
We look, we team married.
Like I tell her, I'm taking my time too. I'm in no rush. With the way that these men are set up nowadays, nigga, I'm in no rush.
But it's some good men out here.
There's
We just
some great
take it.
men out there, but I just haven't found
I guess so. I think
I
that's
found a few of them in my time. I'm so
Right.
focused on my business, really, that I was telling her that I wake up every morning, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. I go to bed late. I don't have time really right now. So maybe one day when I get situated, the Lord will send him in my life.
I was like, how you don't know? How you know he's out here and you ain't even got time? Man,
Like I said, but again,
I mean,
the Lord will
don't
send it
have
to him
time,
when I'm
right?
time, when
Right.
I'm ready.
If a man
Right, I
you
got you.
talking
He might
right,
show up at Walmart
you
one day.
talking
You
right,
never
you
know.
walking right, like you talk that talk and walk that walk, I think they'll catch her attention.
Okay.
But it's
Yeah.
just a lot of fakers and shakers out there.
Where
you
they
know what I
at?
mean?
Tell her, V. She said, where they at? We
So-
can't
Happy
find
birthday
them.
too to Steph. Happy birthday, man.
It's a
V Keys,
lot of-
happy birthday. It's
I
her
know
birthday.
I know. It's her birthday?
Yeah, it's her birthday.
Oh,
Happy
that's my girl.
birthday.
She's so extremely talented too.
She is,
Happy
she is.
birthday, Drew.
Both y'all get down on that keyboard and that piano. You know
I ain't,
what I'm saying?
I ain't nothing compared to her. Salute to
And
her.
she cold. She cold.
Yeah.
So look, okay, look. So my friend Sherelle made this comment on the train because I did a little case study, and talked about this talk with them. It was me, Sherelle, and Al. So Al said what he had to say, but Sherelle said, if you're gonna continue to cheat, then we don't need to be together. She said that sex is sacred and it shouldn't be shared with anyone.
I
but
think
that
after
person.
marriage-
So she came with the sentimental.
I think when you're married, I don't think married couples should be having orgies, threesomes, whatever. I think once you take that vow, you should treat it as a sacred relationship.
And how about those rich and powerful men that always got to have
And
a
they do.
girlfriend,
They
and
do.
a side chick,
But
and a girlfriend?
I feel like their relationships will
side
never
chick.
be blessed. Long-term stuff will
he
happen.
did used to have a lot of drama in his life because it was like way too much.
They
going
get
on.
too much drama. It'd be more than just drama. Just ultimately, you're not gonna be
Open
happy.
yourself up.
And it seems like those guys who are like having 5 or 6 women, they're lacking something. Like, why do you have to have 5 or 6 women? You either have an addiction
Everybody
to
just
sex.
need the law.
No,
They
that's
get
not
married
not
too
true.
early.
That's not true.
Are they getting married
most
too
most
early?
guys have 5 or 6 women because that's how we're made. I keep telling y'all that. That's how we made.
What do you mean? How we're made?
We desire multiple women. That's just how men are made. We desire multiple women. That doesn't mean that it's right. Now let me say that.
Just that they
That
be
doesn't
conquered.
mean-
You guys like
that
to
doesn't
conquer,
mean-
right? You said that.
Well, no,
before.
we just have, you think about it. A man can get 1 million women pregnant in 1 year. That's not just coincidence. It's how we were made. You see what I'm saying? Now, I'm not necessarily saying that that's right. Nor
Right.
do I feel like it's right to break anybody's heart. But I'm just telling you the nature of a man is to have multiple women. It don't have anything to do with an addiction to sex or none of that. You know what I'm saying? Men are the only creatures on earth that can actually have multiple women and actually deal with multiple women at the same time and not make anybody feel slighted.
And so you
It's
say
just-
women can't do that?
No, not even close.
Oh,
Not even
that's
close.
true.
That's true. Ms.
Can you
Reveal said, just
put
because you have that desire, you don't have to act on it.
right? That's
Really,
right. That's right. Nor is it necessarily right either. You know what I'm saying? But it's the same thing. Like sometimes as human beings, we got the tendency to lie, but that doesn't mean it's right because we got the natural tendency to lie.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So no, I'm not condoning it, but I'm just letting you know, like the nature of a man. Put it like this: do you think a woman can have
Oh, I
5
didn't
men
know
in the
that.
room? Do you think that a woman can have 5 men in the room and they all get along and love her and they not feel slighted? The men are not made that way. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You can
So-
put 5 women in the room, and as long as they feel like they all taken care of and none of them are slighted, they're gonna all get along and they're gonna be good. So it's just, you know, it's
but
just in
you
our
know,
nature.
women, we gotta be better than that. That's why you gotta have your own. That's why you got to
Yeah, I'm
have
with
your
you.
degree and get your job, get your business, and not have to depend on being treated fifth place, fourth place.
Right,
You know,
Being
right,
second,
just,
right.
third, all
just
of
the
that.
wife when he got a girlfriend and
Being
they
a
get
trophy
trips
wife,
and,
all that shit like that.
Man, I'm for faithfulness. Black men don't cheat.
you know what? You was a lie.
You was
Black
lying.
men don't
Then
cheat.
what
Ah,
John
man.
Music say? That is the Bible. That's the Bible.
That's in the Bible.
That's in the Bible.
Every great man in there had multiple
I mean,
wives.
Solomon had what,
That's
like
in the
almost
Bible.
1,000 wives.
That don't
Yeah.
mean it's right.
Right. I mean,
I
but you know
agree.
what? He
I
had a lot
agree
of
with
drama
that.
in his life too. Solomon,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
he didn't please God in the end. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So that's
So I'm not
ultimately the
condoning
story
it. I
of
don't
his
say
life.
this. I'm not saying this is right. Let
Yeah,
me
I
get
mean,
that.
and this
Let me get that straight.
okay.
It's just in our nature.
It's
though.
different when you got to make up when you're looking for 3 women to make up for one, or when you
Right.
just have an addiction. Because you know,
Right.
we've talked about that before. When you got to date, Bobby over here and Mark over here because he do this and he do
Like,
that.
don't cheat.
It's
Right.
different.
I mean, no,
Right.
I've been in that
That's right.
situation
You're
too.
right.
His
That
mother
is
has
different.
lived. You know, this one was giving me half the business,
Come here.
and I got my other half of the business over here. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
I had to, but I wasn't married or committed to either one of them in that
Mhm.
period of time back in the day when mother was living.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
You was,
When my mother
I
was
just hope you were
living.
strapping up.
I was
Exactly.
strapping up. I
Hey,
was
she was strapping
I had to do what I had to do though.
Okay, so
Right
what's the
on.
next? You got anything
Yeah,
you want to
Mr.
talk
E,
about,
yeah,
Miss
what you
East?
been-
We've been talking about everything we want
What's
to
been
talk
in
about
love
tonight.
award talk at gmail.com.
Have you checked the email
Well,
lately?
yeah,
I've been
let's
so
let's
busy.
check out the email. We 37 minutes past the hour. Let's check out.
I was asking you. We ain't
What?
logging in. We was asking you. Did you check
Oh.
the email?
Oh, I ain't checked it. I haven't checked it. I need to get back on the ball.
We ain't
But you know
ready
what?
for this
I can't do everything. If I'm a post, y'all need to check the email.
So what y'all think though then about Kylie Jenner and breaking up her and Travis done broke up, okay? And this
Allegedly.
happens too. And the
Yeah.
very next day she happens to be at an event and Tiger's there and it's like a photo op and Chris
But this
gonna
is what
make
they
her
said.
daughters look 100 every time.
But this is what they said. What she said was that she was at the she was just dropping some people off at the studio. They never even crossed paths. That's what she said.
They have a picture. Or was
They have
that
a
an old
picture of them together
Yeah.
at the studio that day.
What
I've
the
been
hell
seeing a
is
picture
that?
of them together.
I don't know
That's the
because
whole
I
thing.
just
I don't really know it all,
Yeah.
but
Who
what do y'all feel
cares?
about that? No, but what do
I
y'all
don't
feel
care
about
about
the
neither
very
one of
next
them.
day? I'm just asking a
All
question
three of
though.
them.
All three of
Tiger,
all three of them.
Travis, and Kylie.
I know. I'm just asking though. Do you think that a person when they try to be vindictive like that? Do you think that was being vindictive?
We're going back to.
And is there coming back
No.
after that?
I think they were
That's
just.
messy.
I think they were being. I think she was being young, and I actually believe her when she say
Do you think
that
that
she
they just
wasn't.
caught up?
She wasn't dealing with him. I actually believe.
I
It.
mean, it could
You
have
think
been
it was
an opportunity.
planned,
Yeah.
or you think they went separately? Like, meaning didn't know that each other was going to be there, or you think that it was planned for both of them?
No,
to be there at
she
that
may have
place?
known. I mean, LA is big, but it's small. She may have known that he was gonna be there.
Yeah, they
but,
run in the
you
same
know,
circles, I'm sure.
Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if you ask me, I believe her because why would she do that knowing that she's one of the most influential
And the cameras
people
on,
on
her
the
at all
face of the
times.
earth? Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Camera.
Okay,
I
so
just-
then this is another thing that's really been pressing, and
They
I've been
all
trying to
just
tell
need
the
have a
girls.
threesome, Sky.
I've been trying to tell the girls that look, Mr. E don't want to be talking about no gay men and stuff.
Oh Lord.
Sky crazy.
But yeah, and so they wanted to know the signs. What she said, I think y'all all just need to have a threesome. Oh my goodness.
She talking about Tiger
Kylie,
Kylie and
yeah.
Travis.
So,
But that's a gangbang. That's a train. That ain't no threesome.
That's a threesome.
Lord,
See
have
now
No, that's
it's
not a
two
threesome.
dudes and one.
Yeah, that's a train.
Shut up.
y'all know
That's a
mother has lived.
gangbang. That ain't
My
no
mother
threesome.
has lived. That was one of the most interesting experiences of my life. to say
Yeah,
the least.
and we talked about this one.
Oh, that's can we talk
To
about it?
find me in at
The
one
people wanna
time
know.
is
I
quite
can't
a
handle
high.
it. Save
But
that for the people want to know. I can't handle it.
People wanna
that
know.
was a nice time. You know, I couldn't say I'd do it again. Mother
You know what? I don't usually say this, but gonna, I don't usually say this, but go on and drink a little bit. We're gonna talk about that, and the people want to know coming up.
That's why you think it's time.
Go on, we want to talk about that. Look, Steph say that's a train.
She
Steph
said
said
I
the
gotta
same thing.
stay prayed up.
I gotta stay
She
prayed
said-
up. It's a lot of stuff you can get into in them streets. Let me see. No, it's a train.
So much. It's a train.
That's what she said. I told you it's a train.
I'm saved now. I'm paper Bible saved.
Oh
Okay.
man, so it's,
Well, you
that's
hit
another
the
topic.
reset button.
That's another topic because it seems like whenever guys do something, it's considered something, but when a girl do it, it's something else.
Man,
Like, y'all make
because
it sound so like a train sounds worse for a woman, but y'all it's a threesome.
When it's a man,
When it's a
but
man,
when it's
what
two
is
men
this?
and a woman, now I got
Because
to
it's-
Train. Now she a hoe.
That's a no. I didn't say that. I didn't put no label on it. I ain't judging nobody. I just said it's a train.
That's
If it's
some
a train,
bull.
it's just a train.
That's
Okay, so
some
let me
bull.
ask you something. Okay,
What
I'm
was
gonna tell you
your
the
topic?
difference. The difference
What?
is a man. We gonna be like, we just had a threesome. Y'all ain't gonna be like, oh, I just had a threesome with two dudes. Cause you know everybody else gonna call it a train. Cause you know everybody else gonna call it a train.
What do y'all
So that'll
think?
let you know.
What is it? I need to see train, or threesome. What do y'all think it is for
If
women?
one lady say train, one lady say threesome, boy, I already know.
Just see, you the worst. You the
Candace,
worst.
I was just
Candace,
talking
my
about-
shut up, E.
I was just talking about. Okay, so the Mr. E, women want to know the signs
Okay,
if a
the signs of what?
brother is gay or on the down low.
How would I know that?
Because you're a man.
Oh,
and
you know what? Well, you know
men
what?
have gay cousins,
No, I
and
will say this.
cousins That
I
you
will
know from when they was kids or something.
Okay, then I will say this.
That's a train.
This is what I've always. Everybody said a train.
Because
this is
we've
what I've
been seeing a lot of more men that look like real straight
I
men.
just seen somebody send
Men
me,
that
who
look like
sent me
straight
that? Sky
men.
sent me some shit with
Right.
two muscles and
They
dreads
both
and
have muscles
everything.
and good looking, chocolate,
looking.
shirts off, muscles, everything is baggy.
Yeah.
And kissing.
And you
Yeah, they
straight
have to.
kissing and y'all.
What
you
up,
know what's going
Shada?
on. So women
Shada,
want to
what's
know.
going on?
Shada, beta. This ain't people want to know, but this is women want to know.
Women want to
Women
Right.
want to know.
Okay.
What are some signs that you can
And
give the
ladies,
ladies?
what are
if
some
that
signs?
dude
If
is
you
on the
know, let's
down
help
low?
each other out.
Ask them this question.
Okay, here she comes.
And
She
it
just came from the
came from
curtain. She just came from the curtain. Ask them the question.
What is some things that a real man should never do? That's the
Okay.
question you asked Mr.
Okay.
E.
We got to go down through there. We got to go down
Okay,
through there.
go, unpack this.
Like arch eyebrows. Do y'all clean up
Okay.
your eyebrows every now and then, or you just leave them bushy, or is it what
Every now and then, no. No.
No eyebrow waxing.
No. Not at all.
If he
No.
do anything
What
to his
happened to
eyebrows,
it?
No,
okay,
that's
so
a
that's
feminine trait.
sign.
That's a feminine
That's
trait.
why-
Eyebrows, that's a little too much.
Too much.
That's a little
A
too much.
feminine trait.
That's a feminine trait. She
Wow.
over here
If
thinking
you-
her husband probably cleaned his
No,
eyebrows.
my husband don't clean his eyebrows.
Yeah.
But his hair
Nah.
be slick like a
Don't
mug,
be
dog.
talking about my baby hair slick.
Nah, but hair is all game. Even if he had a curl, like hair is all game. He could have a tight what they call it, the tight curl
Curl.
something.
Whatever.
No, but he can have
you
all
said-
that, a perm, all that. That's fair game to me. You know what I'm
The
saying?
perm.
Yeah,
he got
all
a
that.
perm.
That's fair game.
How
Yeah,
about
that's
he
all
can
that's fair
weave? You
game.
know, I seen Jadena. You know, I
All
love
that's fair
Jadena.
game. All that's fair game.
Man weaves is fair game.
Yeah, that's not gay. That ain't gay. That's fashion.
just-
I'm not gonna do
Well,
it,
made
but that's
me look
fashion.
funny. It made me
That's
really,
fashion.
question Jadena. I love him. I think he's a very sexy man.
Young Jackson
I'm-
wig and wig.
Yeah,
he
I'm
came
old-fashioned,
out
though.
with his little,
I'm a
his
little
Brazilian
old fashioned, so I ain't gonna
blowout.
do all that. Yeah, but that's fair game though. I don't necessarily think that's gay. Now, if you look gay, you just look gay. It don't
nipple
necessarily got
piercing.
nothing to do
I
with
don't
your
know
head.
about that.
Now she
I
tried.
knew
Don't be trying
somebody.
to shoot nobody no shots.
Oh, I was just about to say, I knew somebody that I thought. Let me stop. 'Cause I'm about to be in the middle
I
of
don't.
something.
I mean, it's a difference, and it's a difference between freaky and gay. That's like some freaky shit. I don't.
Oh, Lord, here she comes.
Okay, so that's
I'm not
freaky.
even-
That's not gay.
Yeah, that
Nipple
ain't.
piercings is freaky.
Yeah.
How about?
I don't
how
even
about
think
the ear
tongue rings
piercing
for
on
dudes
their
is gay.
eyebrow and like right here with the ring?
That ain't gay.
I
None
always
of that
thought
is
that
gay.
was a sign. That's not a sign.
Nah, none of
you
that.
got
To me, not
eyebrows.
to me. None of that is gay. Not
But
that.
you did
know what
say
I'm saying?
everything eyebrow is gay.
What is the dick
No, I'm
pic?
talking about as far as altering the shape.
But I think
You know what I'm saying?
if you alter your shape too, because ladies, how y'all, if y'all,
I
do
think
y'all feel
eyebrow
when they do
piercing.
when they do the lines in
Lines.
their eyebrows, if they do anything to their eyebrows,
The lines
Yeah.
is like the.
I mean, maybe,
crisscross you
but that
held
may be a
into.
code that I don't know nothing about, so I can't really speak on that. But
So we need somebody to get on here that know the codes. Okay?
yeah,
Like,
how would I know the
I
code?
bet you they be on them like the teardrop eye
There's another
tattoo or
guy,
whatever. They know them shits.
guys that wear makeup, like if you wore a little something to cover.
That's gay. That's super gay.
But what if you're on TV?
That's super
That's
gay.
different.
No,
That's different,
but
though.
you ain't gonna be able to tell that you got makeup on. Come on, let's keep it real.
But you
Okay,
talking about
if you-
eyeliner, like so.
Yeah,
Chris,
and
wearing
lip
eyeliner,
gloss,
you think
lip
and
gloss,
then Michael,
you
wasn't
gay. Your lips
Michael
glossy, you
is
gay.
questionable. Bless his heart, allegedly.
Michael was questionable. Prince.
But Prince was not gay.
He
Nah,
said some
Chris wasn't gay.
things.
Believe
Prince wasn't gay.
He has some dusters going.
His little green and purple tights. I don't know, y'all. That's
Nah, Prince wasn't gay. You'll never be able to
He's
come up with a
tight.
man that say that he
I
slept
love
with
Mr.
Prince.
Prince. That was one of my favorite
And
artists.
ain't never nobody ever came
But
out
I've
and said
always
they
had
said
my eye
That's
on
right.
him, like,
That's right.
ooh,
That's
shirts
right.
and the blouses. Uh-huh.
Because you know what? Let me tell you the truth about that. They was trying to get our children ready. They got us ready in them generation. They said, you know what, y'all want to make it? Let me just dress you up like this a little bit. Like we had to defeminize our men. You know,
That's
the
right.
rock, the
Now
rockers,
you're talking.
you
now
know, the
you talking.
rockers, they all had the long hair in
Well,
the 80s. Now they defeminizing the hip hop dudes. Just put this purse on. Just put this
Yo,
purse on. They've
thug.
been defeminizing
That's
our
that
men.
population. What do you call that? Population control. I've been
You know,
telling her about
they
this.
wanna
You're right.
relate the
That's
family,
real.
and I don't
That's
know if
real.
it's on a
Y'all
reality
talking.
show.
They don't want
That's
I'm
no,
real.
saying the system,
no more growth.
That's
in
real.
this world. We wake up every day with three enemies: our flesh, the devil, and this world. Because in
That's
the,
right.
the
How do we
governmental
get on
system.
this? We just
I'm
jumped on
just
this
saying.
real quick.
But Prince wasn't gay. Okay.
You said I left to say that Prince wasn't gay?
I said,
I thought you were really going somewhere. I thought you were
Purple
really
rain
going
like a
somewhere.
mug.
Damn.
So give us some
He
more
had some
signs,
baddies
Miss
though.
E.
Apollonia, he had some baddies for
Give
sure.
us some more tips
So
on
what women,
Okay,
ladies,
okay.
guys.
So let me tell you this.
other men out
You
there
can look at a
besides
dude's
a
mannerism.
purse.
a man purse.
So I sell man purses to
Nah,
men. So you
I
saying
don't-
what's
I
that
don't
one
think that.
best? You guys don't wear
But
bags?
I don't like that though.
Is Cam Newton doing too much?
I don't know what he's
Men.
doing. What he doing?
Right.
Oh,
What
you
Cam
don't watch
doing?
football. I need a football.
I do. I
player
watch
on here
football.
to
But
tell me
what
if
Cam
Cam
doing?
Newton is
What
doing
is he
too much.
doing?
He always looking feminine. He wearing man bags. He wearing all kind of
I mean,
stuff.
you know,
Guys wear
You know,
man bags
say-
too. They need
He
something.
you know,
says
I'm
he
gonna
always
say-
stuff. All of these
Chief say,
players.
Chief say, I got me a bag. They call it a purse. So my niggas say I'm tripping, but they don't know what it's worth. Yeah, exactly. Chief did
No,
that
it's a
back in
luxury
05.
designer, but men
Yeah,
wear
exactly.
bags.
Y'all can rap that. Y'all have.
By the
y'all-
way, we got some on
we talking
hashtags
about the
online.
bag, the luggage like bags. You know,
No,
maybe
they
a
wear
briefcase.
They wear crossover bags. I sell them on my site.
I know, man, but
Yeah.
is a crossover bad gay, Miss E?
Nah.
No, let
No,
your dude wear
it's
a
not
crossover bag.
extra. It's
It's
not
not a
extra
purse.
masculine. It's not extra
It's
masculine,
not.
but I don't think that it's gay. I don't. You know what I'm saying?
mean,
I
if you
just
wear
think
the
it's not
fanny pack
masculine.
right here, I'm cool with
I'm
that.
not gonna
But if
do
you
it.
put that fanny pack
Lady
around
Sheeta
your
said,
waist,
"Can't be clean."
Yeah.
Trendy.
Nah,
They trendy to
can be clean, do not be clean.
He do be trying to be
Like-
trendy though. He be hit and miss though. You know,
Hollywood,
Cam
you
be
got
hit
you a
and miss.
man
though.
bag? Jive
Nah.
Music, you got you a
Oh.
man bag? Hey, so you got you a man bag? I'm asking the men that's tuned in
Oh, okay.
right now. TriStar, you got your man bag. What do y'all think about man bags? Do y'all wear the crossovers? Do y'all, because guys wear backpacks, we know that for sure, but we're talking about like the guy bags, since they have crossover canvas bags, leather bags.
I ain't never even wanted a man purse. I never even wanted
That's what I was gonna
or
say.
A satchel.
No man
I
bag.
mean,
They wearing these scarves now around their head, like they gone with the wind, fabulous and shit. Excuse my language. But I'm
it just ain't as masculine no more.
Yeah, y'all can't tell me that there was scarf wearing a scarf like this and
I
everything.
think that sometimes they have stylists too.
Nah,
and
they do.
No, for real. Like them stylists be setting them up sometimes.
This is
them stylists be setting them up.
Cross you over right now to this other John here. You know,
you gonna go viral with this. You gonna go viral with this dress.
And then your pants.
Messenger bag is the limit. Messenger bag is the limit. Okay.
I like that. I can live with.
I was gonna say, I'm telling you, guys carry them crossover and them arm shoulder bags, but sometimes they have music. Y'all carry like producers. Y'all sometimes carry.
So look, check this out. I've got this picture here of Cam Newton.
Oh Lord.
And he wore a dress for Halloween.
Oh yeah, he be hitting miss.
Oh,
That's all the way missed.
That's pretty. That's pretty gay.
Dressing up for Halloween like a woman.
I'm just not gonna do it.
Because you know Halloween is right around the corner. It's gonna be a lot of men out there dressing up, but it depends on what you put on.
I ain't never. You know what? I ain't never seen a man.
Angel costume.
He wore an angel costume. I could see if he was Derek Costa or somebody.
Man, I ain't never seen no man in person with no dress on. And maybe
his legs is funny. Everything about Cam Newton is.
Yeah, he do be doing it.
Bro, I'm not feeling it.
That's too much.
I mean, if you gay, live in your truth. I'm not. Yeah, absolutely. If you
live in your truth,
live in your truth. Just and even like Dwight Howard, there was some like allegedly somebody was coming out.
I think they'd be afraid to come out, and I'll be still not trying to believe that about
girl,
because
she loved her some Dwight Howard. I said no.
So, did he come in here to the Lakers?
He already here, child. He already here.
But you know what? Here's another thing that I think describes. Will define whether a man is gay or not, and that's by his mannerisms. Because it's something about, excuse my French, y'all, but it's a difference between when you hitting that pussy and when you taking some, you know what I'm saying? And it has an effect on your mannerisms. You know what I'm saying?
So when a man's mannerisms.
No, because let me tell you, and then I wanted to read this comment too. What if a dad dressed up in a dress for his daughter's party or something?
No.
That's still too much.
No.
But let me tell you,
it's
don't
too
be
much,
surprised.
But I don't think it's gay.
You'd be surprised because some of the feminine gay guys, like the ones that you think that might be more flamboyant, the flamboyant ones are the ones that are the givers. They not the takers.
And so all of it is gay.
It's all gay, but meaning a lot of people think just because they feminine and they don't.
I get what you're saying. I understood what you're saying. But still, it's when you're dealing with a vagina, you have a different aura than when you're dealing with a man part. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have a different aura.
Ain't nothing wrong with it because I got family that's gay, but I just
I'm just saying.
Hey, let me tell you. I remember
different.
when we and D first, we both got exposed to gay sex at the same time around. I was maybe 12.
We was little kids.
AOL, what was that?
I was about 16, 17, something like that.
AOL, some video came
remember
through.
Top Dog.
Top Dog, you remember that nigga name?
That scarred us for life.
We was 16.
AOL, dial-up computer. Remember
dial-up, man?
Yeah, remember that. Boy, you had to wait a long time for
and
your
it was
part.
like Yahoo AOL chat rooms.
He sent us a video.
You
he
could be
sent us
that
a video of him with some other dude on top of a piano, and me and D, we're kids. I'm 12 years old, and she's 16, and that's when we were exposed. But that's sad that this is what, and they were saying that's why we were talking about how they're suing people now. Like you send unwanted videos to people that you're not nudity and stuff like that.
So I got a question about that. So I got a question about that. So are they gonna prosecute women for sending unwanted nudes too?
Well, if you prosecute,
if you trying to go after,
no, you know they ain't gonna do that.
You gotta file a complaint and have proof to back it up that she harassing you with them nasty pictures or sending you unwanted pictures.
They gonna act like they arresting her, pass them pictures around and send both of us to the crib. They not finna prosecute nobody.
That's what they say.
I already know.
That's a law there in Texas.
Yeah, it is a law, but
that's another way for them to generate some money.
They really want to do that. They really just want to do that to the creeps. You know what I'm saying? If it looks like you asked for the picture, they not even finna bother you.
No,
I'm
it's
just
still some
telling you.
nasty ass creeps out here for sure. And
Yeah.
they're
Yeah,
piling
just
on little
sending
boys
it.
and girls. So it's sad. Just like that man sent us some stuff and we two
Like,
little
yeah, hey,
girls.
they getting a pass, guaranteed.
I'll never forget it.
All right.
Never forget it.
So
Anyway.
look, we
You-
54 minutes after the hour. We got less than 10 minutes left.
Okay.
Do you have a people want to know, Miss
Oh,
I do have a
Steve?
people
Catch
want
you
to
off
know.
guard.
I have a
Lord
people
have
want to
mercy.
know.
I thought he was.
yeah,
listen.
it's probably.
Okay, so listen, this is what I'm gonna do. This is how I'm gonna do it. Okay, I'm gonna give Ebony a pass today. This is about D-Life. Just give us a minute of commentary. Like, how did it start? How did
Remember,
the
we
threesome,
didn't
not a
forget about
train.
it.
It wasn't a train. It was a threesome. Okay, but okay, just give us a minute of commentary. Just 60 seconds. It's 10:55.
God, Mr.
No.
E. All right. So I met one dude. I was first year in college. And I was
First year in college,
met
you
him.
was out there.
Dang,
doing
she
that?
was
Yeah,
18.
yeah.
we
18
was
gone
in Dr.
wild.
Yarbrough class together.
She was barely legal.
Casey College, Rancho Cucamonga.
I need a pistachio.
Rancho
So anyway,
Cucamonga.
you know, so we out here, we dated, we messed around. Then I happened to be in Hollywood, met another dude on Sunset Boulevard. We just gonna call because don't nobody know who this is. Pop Love. You know what I mean? I met
Yeah.
Pop Love, and we had a great connection. And then come to
Great.
find out they was boys.
They was what?
And they wasn't tripping. And they wasn't
They
tripping.
knew each other.
They knew each other.
Okay, they knew each
You was
other.
the common
I heard the
denominator.
story, but I'm just acting like
You
I
was
know
the
it.
common denominator. They did some math that night.
That's it. We just, you know, it just jumped
So,
off.
so
You know,
now
we
how
got
did
about
they-
we got about 30 more seconds. So,
How did
so,
they
so like, did they do it at your
I got
crib, her crib?
proposition.
How do they tell you? So can we
I
go
ain't got
kid?
that. We
How
just
does
had a
that
minute.
work?
We just had a minute. That was it. There you go. That was your minute.
Okay, we'll pick it up next week. It's cool. I need another minute. I can buy myself another minute. The people want to know. Look online. The people want to know. The people want to know. I'm just saying.
Okay, so y'all don't want to know what happened after that.
I just
okay?
want to know how niggas just
Oh, we do.
Proposition. Well, me and Pop
Proposition you.
Love had an amazing chemistry.
you
We
was trying to
open.
please your man.
And no, it wasn't like they
Well,
were
not
my
even
man.
your
These
man,
was
but-
both not my men. I'm young. I'm mother's living. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get
So
my
was it
life.
like a love?
I'm
Was it
rapper.
slow? Was it like a love scene, or was it rough, like
Oh, that shit was
"Rrr"?
probably
No, it was
Like
a
some
porn
hands.
scene.
It was a porn
porn
rough.
scene.
I
Oh,
couldn't do that shit.
so they
Yeah.
grab you.
No.
So one grab you by the neck, and the other one ripped the top off, one
Oh,
ripped the
lady.
bottom
One
off.
in the- Close your eyes,
One in the
man.
back. Bow.
Bang.
Bow, 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 bow.
We definitely don't need. We need to say this episode. We don't need to let this episode go to waste.
No, I'm gonna put this episode out there. You know, because when you've been saved, like I
Yeah,
am,
okay, that's good.
God done brought me a
Lord.
long way.
Lord, I'm
Mighty
glad I've
long
been
way.
there. Oh Lord,
Mighty long way. God
I'm
is
scared.
good.
I'm scared. I ain't
Well,
never
because
doing it.
it ain't for everybody.
That's
It
what
ain't.
I'm saying.
It ain't for everybody.
Mm-mm.
That's why I didn't let my wife do it, because it wasn't for everybody.
It ain't for everybody.
She wanted to do it with you and another
She
man.
was crazy. No, with
Yeah,
a
that's
woman.
why.
With you,
She
with
wouldn't
another
ask me
man?
that. She
Sophia,
wouldn't ask me
not
to
the
do
new
it
one,
with
right?
another woman. My ex-wife.
You say
My
that.
ex-wife.
Say
Your
that.
Yeah.
ex-wife, she wouldn't have asked
I
you to
had-
do it with another
yeah.
woman. She was trying to get you in the bed with another man.
You drunk. So you probably, okay, I know I told you to take another
No, I'm
sip.
not drunk.
You gotta
I'm
be.
clarifying the situation.
Okay. She asked me to do it with another woman. She wouldn't even want to deal with two men.
Oh,
And a lot of the women I know
All
wouldn't
right,
want to
that's
deal
what
with two
I
men.
just had to clarify because at first I was like, "What? I
Nah.
must be hearing
nah.
incorrectly." What
I
I
definitely wouldn't want to do
Nah.
it.
So-
man.
why?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Amazing.
The women I know
It
wouldn't
was
even want to
amazing.
deal
They
with two
do
men.
already to once you put one in your mouth, put one in another. It's too
It
much.
was amazing. It
I
was
can't
all the way
focus.
down.
I can't
Well-
concentrate with shit in my
It was
mouth and one
something
in my
that was on
ass.
my bucket
Hell
list.
no.
I did it. I mean, I
Well,
don't
see, the
regret it.
women,
That's on the bucket
see, here's,
list.
I felt
here's the
dirty
deal.
Your
afterwards.
bucket list. Hell
I ain't
yeah.
gonna lie. You'll feel dirty.
Hella dirty.
Well, you feel dirty
Dirt
with
twat.
one man. So it don't make
No, I'm not
difference.
talking about physically dirty.
He
It was
said
a-
drinking
it
is
was
your
a
trigger
spiritual
word.
dirty.
He said drinking is your trigger word.
Pineapple.
You know, I can't stand him sometimes.
Now,
I
what?
can't stand that word in his teeth sometimes. Get off of here.
Drink is your trigger word. That's so
It is.
funny. That
So,
is. So she get hella mad.
She
Drunk,
said,
nigga, what?
"Oh, well, it's too much."
But you don't. Would y'all really be
no.
comfortable with two men swinging they meet in the same room and
Hell
comfortable?
no. I don't
That's what
like
I'm saying.
that. That's
My,
why
my,
I'm like,
my, the type of women I deal with wouldn't even want to deal with two men at the same time because they would be like, y'all okay with
y'all
that?
looking at
You know what I'm
looking at
saying?
each other's
You
balls.
You know what I'm
and
saying?
shit and-
No,
Yeah.
ain't
How,
nobody- it was
how
not-
often do
they
y'all
was
do
not
this? Is
nasty
it a woman
to each
always
other.
involved?
It was not.
Yeah.
They was not nasty to each other at all. They was like two bros.
They probably,
were
they probably
brothers.
waited till you
Hell
left.
up here,
They were
bitch.
They probably waited till you left.
You said they probably what?
Waited till she left and got to round two.
Okay, look,
Oh,
it's 8:59,
man,
man.
that's nasty.
You know it's gonna
No,
cut
that's-
off on us.
I'm
Listen,
just saying.
we have less than 30 seconds, y'all. Hella gay. Thank you
Hashtag
to everybody that tuned in tonight.
And
Love and
stuck
more
with us the
talk.
whole show.
The whole show. Hashtags online. Get this Jai right now. Also, oh, by the way, code Love and War at checkout. 20%
Oh, that's cool.
off. All the Love and War viewers. Love and War at checkout.
Oh, we go.
20% off.
Oh, I love
Get you
that.
Jai. Jai comes in 12 colors. And then
Yeah.
check out thehardestplug.com, her
The
new
artist
site.
plug THA.
And
The Artist
MrEmusic.com. And we'll be back here, y'all,
Yeah.
next Thursday.
Love y'all for
Dishing
watching.
it out again.
Love
Love
y'all
and
for
War
listening.
Talk Live. Follow Love and War Talk on IG too, by the way.
Yeah, and write us at loveandwartalk@gmail. Right, Mr.
Send us
E?
some emails, some topics.
Yes,
Get
ma'am.
tracks from Mr. E.
Love
You got the
everybody for
tracks.
tuning in. All the ladies and the gents, Rubio, Miss Hollywood Network, everybody. Skylight.
We back.
Comedy.
We back, y'all.
We back. We
Later.
back in this thing.
Yeah, I'm not
Later
gonna be
in this
late.
thing.
I'm not gonna be late no more.
The artist
The
plug.
Artist Plug. We shouted the artistplug.com
Sky said
out.
chocolate drop.
Chocolate, because you know Instagram is just
All
like
right,
cut
we
us
out.
off. So we out. And now, are you sure you want to end?